Okay, so our question for control accounts reads, you work as an accountant for Albu Traders and have been requested to write up the control accounts for the month of October 2020. Below are details of transactions. So we have 2020 October 1, sales ledger balance there, which is debit, another sales ledger balance on the credit side. Then we also have purchase ledger balance on the credit side, also purchase ledger balance on the debit side, and these are the total transactions for the month. Then the requirement is that we prepare debtors ledger control account, and the secondary we prepare creditors ledger control account. So to help you, I'm going to prepare these two accounts simultaneously so that we see how we can be picking these items. Okay, so we have the sales ledger control account, okay. So down here I'm going to draw also the purchase ledger control account. Okay, purchases ledger control account. So the debt details for your debit, credit. All right, so let us look at the items that we have here now. So sales ledger balances. Okay, so for sales in here we write 2020 October 1. Okay, so balances, okay, brought down. On the debit side, there is 48,000. So 48,000 is recorded there. Then from here, we're given the credit balance 520. So you write it in the same line like that. Okay. Then the second, from sales, we have the purchases there. So we come to the purchase ledger control account. Okay. So same date, 2020 October 1. You also write balances brought down. So we have been given the credit balance there, 24,200. So you record on the credit side 24,200. Then the debit balance is 350. So in the same line you record 350. Okay, let's go to the totals for the month. Okay, we have credit sales. So credit sales goes to the sales ledger. Okay, so you write here sales. Okay, credit sales should be recorded on the debit side. Okay, so we have 61,740. 61,740. Then from there we have cash sales. This one, leave it. Don't record the cash sales. Then we have credit purchases. So this one comes here. Okay, so we have purchases. Credit purchases should be recorded on the credit side. So credit purchases 34,720. From there we have cash purchases. This one cancel it. It shouldn't be recorded in these accounts. All right. Then we have discount allowed. Okay. So discount allowed affects the sales ledger control account. It's when you are saying that you allow a discount. Okay. So we have discount allowed. Okay. Discount allowed should go to the credit side of the sales ledger control account. We have 760. From there, we have discount received. Discount received affects the purchases. When you're purchasing goods, you receive a discount. Okay, so discount received. Discount received, which is 980, should be recorded on the debit side in this account. Okay, 980. All right. From there, we have returns inwards. Returns inwards affects this one. Returns inwards affects the sales ledger control account. Okay, so you write returns inwards. Okay, returns inwards to be recorded on the credit side. It is 1,750. 1,750. Then returns outwards. This one affects the purchases ledger control account. Returns outwards. Returns outwards. How much do we have there? 430. Okay, so this should be on the debit side. 430. Okay, then we also have checks received from debtors. Okay, checks received from debtors affects the sales ledger. Okay, so we can write here bank. Okay, bank. This should be recorded on the credit side. This is 51,000. 51,720. All right. Then checks paid to creditors. This one affects the purchases ledger. Okay, purchases ledger. You can write here bank. Okay, so these are receipts. These are payments. Okay, maybe to help you not to forget, we can include here receipts. Then here we write payments. Payments. Okay, so the checks paid to creditors are amounting to 23,980 to be recorded on the debit side. 23,980. Okay, then we have the next item, dishonored checks to creditors. Okay, so we can have dishonored checks. Dishonored checks. So dishonored checks should be credited. Okay, we have 880. 880. All right. Then we have an interesting item there to do with the transfer. So it reads transfers from purchases ledger credit balance to sales ledger. Okay, 750 there. So the transfer should appear in both accounts. Okay, so we start with the sales ledger there. Okay, so we can write here contra settlement. Contra settlement, as I said, for the sales it has to go to the credit side, then for the purchases it comes to the debit side. Okay, so you have 750 here, then the same is written here, contra settlement. Contra settlement 750 on the debit side. We are done with all the entries. We can now balance off the two accounts. Okay, so balance, carry down. You do this on the last date of the month there. Okay. So let's see the totals that we have. If we add these figures, I can see the debit side is bigger. Okay, so we have a 0 here, 4, 7, then 9, then 4 plus 6, we have 10. Okay, 109,740. Okay, so we write this both sides. Okay, then we subtract. Okay, so balancing off, the balance carried down, we have 54,240. So we bring this balance down here, 54,240. Okay, as balance brought down, and this is on November 1st. We also do the balancing off for the purchase ledger control account. So balance carried down. So when we add these figures, you can see the credit side is greater. It is 59,800. 59,800 both sides. Then the balance carried down, we have 34,310, which is on the debit side, 34,310. So you bring down to the credit side, 34,310. Okay, so on November 1, balance, okay, brought down. Okay, so this is how you prepare the two accounts. So dear friends, we have looked at the control accounts and we have seen how the two many types of control accounts are prepared. That is the sales ledger control account and the purchase ledger control account. During examinations, they do not ask you to prepare the two accounts. With exams, life becomes easy. They'll give you items like the way it was, and they'll just ask you to prepare only one account. Maybe the sales ledger control account or the purchase ledger control account, and you are done. Thank you very much.